Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Whenever you're seeing this video, सबको नमस्ते, जय हिंद, जय भारत. Let's start today's session um with screen sharing. So hopefully my screen is visible, and this is our dashboard. I'm just refreshing my dashboard once again. Okay, all right. So this is refreshed. So let us quickly see how, where the market is going on. So right now market is um as you can see, I can clearly see the market is moving in a um, this might not be the right, this is the right, yeah, this one. Okay, so what is happening right now is I'm talking about crypto. So crypto for the past couple of days and hours is bearish, right? So this is the, so crypto is moving in a channel, as you can see. um this can be considered as a channel, but yeah, so somewhat in channel, right? There is selling from top of the line, trend line. This is upper trend line and this is the bottom trend line, right? So crypto is make moving in a channel right now, okay? And it took a rejection from the upper channel yesterday, and from that it is start falling, right? So this is and after falling a lot, it took a pullback and it took a support from here, like out of nowhere it took a support, and the other candles, this is the present candle, it is also taking the rejection from the bottom. So it, in both candles are demonstrating that there is a buying from this area. So there are buyers present at this area, but overall the picture is at higher time frame you can just see the overall picture is that market will fall till here. And why this rejection is coming, because this is also a trend line, so you can just see a market uh, sustained is buying position if whenever it came, whenever the price action came to this trend line. So for the first time it buying start from here, and there are two reasons for the buying. The first is this lower trend line, the support of the lower trend line, and second is the this upper trend line, right? And as soon as the buying started, it took a pullback, and then pullback came to this trend line again, and then buying started again. And after this huge buying, this is a huge candle, like you can just see the candle size is 2770 points. That is a huge candle. And that invited so many buyers, and it also broke out this upper trend line, and you can just see the broke out candle made 104 1449 points. So this is also an invitation for all the buyers that I'm going in the, that the candle is going in the market is going in the up direction, right? But as for past couple of hours and days, market took a rejection from this area, right? So it it shows the presence of sellers, and sellers don't want the market to go up, so they push the market, the price action in the downward direction. And in starting 4 to 8 hours, market struggled a lot to go in the downward direction, and then there is suddenly a big good red candle started to form, and that and that shattered the confidence of the buyers uh, who get trapped in this upper buying, right? So after this trapping candle and all the trapping system, so buyers got trapped, and who took the position if buyers got trapped? And uh, they are sellers, so buyers stopped out their order with with the buying position, sorry, with the selling position, and they are already existing sellers over here, so they push the market in the downward direction, and this continued till this buying zone again. Now market is at trend line again, so there might be a possibility that market will test its selling zone again. So there might be a possibility. and then the buying will start. Or it, if these sellers are strong enough, then the possibility is also that market can break this trend line and go and touch this baseline again, right? So there are two possibilities. The first is that if this buying is good, because the next 4 hour candle will tell you the actual momentum, because in 13 minutes this candle is going to close. So if after this candle, if there is another candle in the up direction, then that means that there are strong buyers who will definitely try to test this selling zone again. And if it didn't sustain, if this candle will not sustain and it will close in downward somewhere in the downside, right, with aggression and with a wix from the top, that means their sellers are heavy, or sellers are strong, and this is considered as a pullback. And this is a pullback, that means it invited all the buyers, and now all the buyers have stop loss at this area. So now it is just pulling out the buyers, that market price action is going in up direction, but as soon as it will pump all the momentum in the downward direction. That means it there are new sellers who get involved in, because they find that now this is pullback or happened, and we are getting the price in the discounted range, so that this buying the selling pressure can continue till here. So everything depends on this candle, how this candle will gonna close. But as of now, this is buying from this area, and it is continuing. So we have to see what is happening at shorter time frame as well. As you can see that they are extremely selling zone. Now after this extreme selling zone, the market took a pullback, and you can just see that after pullback, market made a movement in the downward direction. So this is the second time market is touching this area again. So let me draw the 5 minute time frame. So what I'm just saying is this market is testing this area, so it might make a double bottom also, this area. So this is the selling zone again. So so market is pausing at this area only. So we have to be a little bit careful how this will work. All right. So let's see. So next 5 to 10 minutes is based on watching the market where the Bitcoin is going on. So we have to be a little bit aggressive. Let me see what is gold is doing. So jumping to gold. Um, just let's see what is happening at 4 hour candle. And as you can see, there is a lot of uncertainty in globally. Like there is war happening in Middle East, and yeah. So this is basically uh, just due to war and all those panicness, market took a shoot in the up direction, right? So this is where people are fearful, and they try to buy the gold. And I don't know what happened. Why this is a crash, guys? This is a crash in last 4 to 8 hours. This is a crash in a single day. So this is 3rd March. Today is 3rd March, and you can just see in 3rd March, you can see the extreme level of crash. This is from this point, like market should have shooted in up direction, but this is a crash of 340 pips. This is literally a big crash. So now what we can see is like although like market is trying to sustain from this area, but the possibility of this candle to close in the downward direction is much more, because already it took a huge rejection, and after this sustaining also, then the next candle made in the downward direction. So there is a possibility that market will touch this area. So because the next buying zone is at this area. So there is a possibility, there is still a gap of around 199 points, or almost 200 points to fill. And so we are extremely bearish in today's gold market. So we will find the opportunity where we will see that is there any opportunity to sell. Okay. Right now, I think opportunity is coming in the selling side only. Like market is in the selling zone, in extremely selling zone, and now it is taking a pullback. So if we see that there is a possibility of punching the trade in the downward direction, then we will definitely jump in the gold, right? Okay. So this is gold graph, and we will see. We will see that is there any possibility. So the next one second. So next, the nearby buying zone is this area. I can clearly see that this is the buying zone. So let's see if market will respect this buying zone or there is a next selling which continues below this buying zone. So we will ha- have a strong look at this at this price action of gold. Okay. Now let's see what is silver is doing. So as of now, we will avoid the trade in gold in neither in the up direction or in the downward direction. As soon as it there is a huge red candle like this, we are more interested in punching the trade in the downward direction. Okay. All right. So let's see what is silver is doing. Same silver also crashed very badly. Although like it is taking rejection from here, but the chances of candle closing is much. It might be a profit booking candle as well. So still 2 hour and 7 minute to close this candle. But market sentiment is extremely fearful, and people are doing. I don't know what they are thinking, but the crash started all along. This is the buying next buying zone, guys. So in silver, this is the buying zone, and market have full ability to test this buying zone because buying is coming from uncertain place. This is not a good place to that buying should happen because after this crash, market will try to test this buying zone again. This green zone because in between something is buying is coming that is very unusual. Although like it might be a profit booking candle or or people are waiting for the discount or this is a pullback. So I'm quite uh, bearish in the silver also. So let's see how silver looks like. So we can just mark this as a selling zone as well. So this is a selling zone at 15 a minute time interval, although like it took out double bottom as well. But let's see how it will if this is a good testing area as well for the buyers. If it crosses this area, then that means that this buying is good and um, there are buyers at this area. All right. So we will see. Okay, let's see. All right. So let's avoid trading in silver as well. Let's see what is happening at Bitcoin. So we are remember we are bearish in silver. We are bearish in gold. We are what we are in Bitcoin. Yeah, we are bearish in Bitcoin as well. Okay. And in long time frame, we are bullish on Bitcoin. Okay. So what I have told in my analysis is that market has all the ability to touch this selling zone again after this trend line breakout. Otherwise, we are bullish in Bitcoin. That Bitcoin, if after this selling zone, if it crosses the selling zone, then it has all the ability to test the selling zone again. Otherwise, it will the chances of going in the downward direction is high. So at shorter time frame, we are bullish, but in longer time frame, we are bearish, right? And at 5 minute interval we are bearish again up till this point. All right. So it's quite complicated, but let's see. Um, yeah, it everything depends on this selling zone. So if market can easily crosses the selling zone, then we are bearish. Sorry, when then we are bullish. Otherwise, if it makes any red candle in the downward direction, a strong red candle, then it might take test this. So this has still the gap is 1300 points. So market has all the ability to fill that gap. All right. Okay. So this is overall analysis. How much time it took to analyze? 15 minutes. So it took around me around. Let me see. I am live or not. Okay, I'm live. All right. Mm, back to back buying in gold uh, is beyond my understanding right now. Let's see what is happening at silver. Silver. Silver also reached this selling zone. Gold, Bitcoin is also taking rejection from the selling zone again. So our point is very clear. If market is able to cross this selling zone comfortably, then it will have all the potential to reach this line. And if it take a rejection, then this has all the potential to test this line again. That's the simple rule that we have right now. Yeah, that's the only rule we have. So if it now after five, like how many minutes is there? After 22 minutes, there might be a setup in next 5 to 10 minutes. So we have to be ready, either in gold or in silver. We can see like it crossed this. So this cannot be treated as a selling zone, or like this is a selling zone in silver. Gold is what the hell is happening in gold? This back to back buying in gold. So this is I think okay. So at this area, the buying started up from this area as well. Is that the reason the buying started? Mm. But why this crash happened then? Buying without any break is suspicious, guys. Oh, nice. So we got a breakout in Bitcoin, and this is a good candle that broke out. Now we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to close this candle. So this is a real breakout, guys. So what our plan is like that only, that if market break out this selling zone, then it has all the potential to touch the zone. So we will stick to our plan. Now we will find the buying opportunity. All right. So let us shift to the buying perspective now. Or like after this much of buying, uh, there might be a delay in getting a setup, but it's fine because the confirmation is much important, and the confirmation is that the market will has all the potential to reach this zone, right? So let's wait. And in gold is beyond my understanding right now. Gold is unnecessary, no, sorry, not unnecessary, back to back buying without any pause. And you can just see silver is at its selling area, and giving a strong vibe that it will break out this area uh, comfortably, because this is extremely a buying situation right now. And if market has this much potential in buying direction, then the possibility of breaking out the zone is much higher. So it is nearly crossing its zone, or like Bitcoin has comfortably crossed its zone, and this is not a strong zone enough, as you can see. So let's see. And this candle alone is for 33 candles. We should have punched the order after this, but let's I think we just missed the good trade. We will punch the buying order at this area again, but we have to trade carefully. What is this area? This area is 68585, because the possibility of pullback is much higher. Silver is also trying to break out the zone. We should wait on silver as well as in gold. Gold is taking pullback. So does silver. Remember, 585 is a triggering point for the buying order. We'll punch the buying order as soon as it crosses the 585 point. And in gold, it is taking pullback, and in silver is also taking pullback. Ethereum, problem is that this is the selling zone at Ethereum. So from here, the big selling started in Ethereum. So this might act as a selling zone in Ethereum. Or like this is great buying pressure, but let's see how market behaves. Same thing is happening here also. So this horizontal line is also acting as a selling zone again. See, as after this big green candle, you can just see the reversal as well. So this reversal is also a byproduct of the people booking profit and new people who see this is the this where the market is interested in the going in downward direction. So might be a selling continues uh, if it crosses more than 50% of this previous candle, then there are chances that market take a good pullback. Just give me a minute, guys. I am coming. All right, it just took the rejection from here, and it reached to our buying point as well. But from that, it took a rejection again. So let's see, guys. Silver is inviting for us for buying. If market pause here in silver, then there's a high possibility that market will take a rejection and will turn that rejection into the selling zone. And if it is a pullback and trying to move in the up direction and then start pausing, then it will be a trap. So pausing will leads the market to turn around in the selling side, because it will give the time to seller to activate and jump in the price action. Because already so much buyers are there and they have stop loss at this area, so there is liquidity at this area, guys. And of course there is liquidity at this area also of all the sellers who is protecting their position here. They don't want easily the market to go up, so this zone is behaving like the one it should behave. um, but in Bitcoin, market is taking a rejection from after this big huge green candle, as you can see at 1 hour time frame as well. Market back to back buying, so potential is that market can touch this area very easily, because this is exactly where what market wants to do, right? So we are still bullish in Bitcoin, and we will find the opportunity in buying side only in Bitcoin right now. Mm, I just punched the order in buying direction. Let's see. Maybe it is too early also. Let's see. It is 687371. 6868371 here. Stop loss would be very small, like 130, 120, 118 points, and target will be. Let's see. Why I picked the wrong one? I should have taken this long. Stop loss will be at this area. Okay, 1:3, 4, something like that. Our stop loss is defined. Our stop loss will take more 120 points is the maximum stop loss that we can take, and the target is 400 points in this trade. So let's back this trade, because I took this trade on the basis of this green candle, uh, and I'm bullish in Bitcoin right now. Still 1 minute and 20 seconds to close this candle. Crazy. So we already this is already reaching our target, guys. I just booked my trade. Okay, after booking it also going high. So I just booked at $422 and it reached our target, guys. So this is what we set. Yeah, it reached our target. Uh, I should have waited for my target, right? But crazy, guys, crazy. This is crazy. Now it is also going up higher. Oh, nice, crazy. I should have waited. But let's see how long it will go. Okay, taking rejection. So we have it reached 620 points high, and we booked a trade. This trade at $422 here. So we already has a good 303.46 ratio trade, but our original target was 4, uh, and it is still doing great. It is still doing great. So I'm just looking that how long it will go, so that in future trades we will not hesitate by putting 1:4, 1:5 target and wait for the target to reach. Silver is taking rejection, and this might be a trap as well for all the buyers who jumped and took their position. So there might be a trade in the silver as well. So we have to wait for that perfect trade. So if this is a trap, then we might have a good trade in the downward direction. Otherwise, if this is a real breakout, then we can plan accordingly, not instantly, but we'll definitely plan in the upside if it is a breakout, real breakout. Otherwise, we will see. This is the nearby buying zone. So this is the support. So the maximum that we got in this trade is 622 points. Now market is taking a pullback. That's fine. Okay, so one thing is that this trade taught me is we should have waited for longer targets. All right, so this is a good trade, guys. Okay, logic. The logic of this trade is basically this. I am just waiting for this zone to break out. This is a selling zone, and after this, if price action breaks out this selling zone, then it has full potential to reach at this selling zone again. So it will test the selling zone, right? So still there is a more than 1500 or 1400 gap to fill. And this candle, I should have took a trade here after this candle breakout, because this is a good uh, breakout candle, and I should have punched the order here, but this candle took off, and after this it took a pullback. And as you can see, after a pullback it took a rejection from here, and the next candle is also taking a rejection from here. So I made a trend line that there is a buyers here and they want the price action to move in the up direction, so they want the trend to follow. That's what this is indicating. So I took so this is also, third candle is also taking a rejection from here, so I took a chance. So I punched the order here and with a small stop loss, 122 point stop loss, and it just broke out. The thing that I did wrong here is that I should have waited. I Because I booked my profit here at 422 candle points, right? So that is 3.46. I should have waited a little bit more, right? So it is taking a, so the pullback can last longer. Um, yeah, in silver it took a pullback. Um, so let's wait for this candle to close actually. So there's a opportunity to punch the trade in the selling side, because this is where the buyers. So buyers thought that this is a breakout, although like the candle also looks good, and the next candle that it made is green candle. All I should have punched my order here, and this is basically a good trade if I punch the order here. But this is a risky trade as well, because market is at EMA and it might fool sellers also. So this is basically a breakout candle, and this market is at selling area right now. And if this is a breakout candle and trap candle, then there are so many sellers who will get trap out, and this selling candle will panic them, will fear out them that you punched the wrong order. I am at selling zone, and I will trap you. So there's your stop loss is at here at this area, and I'm just swiping your stop loss away. So this will create a fear environment and this candle is doing the same thing. This is creating the panicness in all the buyers, and buyers will definitely square off their position because they don't want to bear. So this is a confirmation false breakout, guys. And now our whole POV is to punch the order in the downward direction, because there is a huge opportunity that after the panicness of these all the buyers, then there are high number of chances that new sellers will also get will punch the order, and that will lead the market to push down more. Market came at this buying zone again, so we have to little bit see that where the market is going in Bitcoin. But let's see what is happening at silver. This is a good candle. We should. I'm thinking to punch the order in downward direction, but I will definitely punch after this. After getting some ticks in the downward direction. Let me see what my stop loss looks like. It is 200 points. If I But my target would be at this. So it made a fool out of all the sellers, and now market is making the move in that direction. So so let me show you what I am um, seeing right now. As I don't know where is that drawing tool. Okay, so it made a fool out of all the all the sellers who thought this is a false breakout, and they punched the order in the downward direction, like I am also doing, thinking the same. But I'm waiting for the confirmation of this selling side. And and market just took the move in the up direction, so it trapped the buyers, flushed out all the weak buyers, trapped the sellers, flushed out all the weak sellers. Now let's see what will happen. So neither the buyers are there nor the sellers are there, right? These sellers are away, these buyers are away, who just big buyers are there. So big buyers are there, and let's see. Okay, Bitcoin just jumped in. Should I have limit order here also? Like, this is good point to see that limit order. Yeah. Market is at market to extreme pullback, right? This is extreme pullback, guys. More than 1,000, almost 1,000 points in last 10 minutes. So this is build up for all the. Let's see. Now it is now this is interesting, guys. Market reached at this area and and there is a sudden rejection. So let's see, because this is what indicating me is extremely selling pressure from this area onwards. Market haven't tested this area and there is a huge selling pressure. So the chances now to test this is much more than the testing at this area. So sentiments changed, guys. And in silver it's the same, like fleshing out weak sellers. Now market is making the rejection again from the top. So in Bitcoin, okay, let's wait in Bitcoin a bit. Gold is at buying zone. Silver is trapping buyers and sellers both. Let's wait and analyze the picture. Okay, is my max battery low? Bitcoin is aggressively falling. So this is what it flushes out all the buyers. Now there are no buyers at all. So market is in again in the control of sellers. Um, let's see. But in silver, I don't know what market is trying to do. Although the gold is in buying, the I'm not able to understand the silver market right now. This is that selling area, selling zone, and this is extreme buying. It tested the selling zone. Now market is pausing, and pausing means it is also giving the opportunity to sellers as well. Although like it shows the fake breakout, then it is not sustained and flushed out by the by the sellers, and then market knows that this also indicates that new selling will come, and market flushed out all the new sellers. Then market took the rejection again and making the selling candle in downward direction. So this is although like my POV is, if there is opportunity that I will find in the selling side, I will definitely punch the but there is a chances that there can be a breakout as well. But this, as market will follow, as time will follows, then there is a chance that market has build up the selling shift or selling mindset. Because if you give the time to market, then market will try to do the opposite thing, because it will give the opportunity to next party. The next party is the selling party. So we can just see that this is shifted here. In both silver and in Bitcoin, there is opportunity of selling, and I will punch the trade if I find the price action here. And in selling side, if I find the price action here, 8265. Gold is also at the extreme level to fall. So let me see that what our stop loss look like. It is 130 points. Bitcoin is not giving us a chance. I'm taking a small risk in silver. Punch the trade in the downward direction. Let's see what my trade looks like. So 828407, 828407, 8284, 4, somewhere here. So short position trade. My stop loss would be high of this candle only. Target would be at this area. Let's see what is happening at Bitcoin. Gold is at the concern thing is gold is at buying zone. Okay, nice. Let's see. Let's wait 2 more minutes. Let's see how this will close because this already looks good. So we should ride our profits. This can act as a buying zone as well, but let's see. Great candle. It's not sustaining, guys. So I just booked my profit. Already it showed us around $300 profit, but market is reversing back. So that's I booked. That's why I booked my profit. So it see just reversed. So I don't want to lose profit unwanted like unrealized profit, although like it is unrealized only. But it showed around $300 profit and then it reversed. Reason reason being this gold as well, because this gold took rejection. If it also supports the silver in the downward direction, then silver has potential uh to although like it's coming again. Okay, nice. There's a presence of the buyers here who's constantly reacting at this. Okay, nice. So there's a third attempt again. Okay, great. Okay, Silver rejected twice. Okay. Okay, silver finally reached the target. So the second learning is stick to your target, guys. Stick to your target. Silver have the ability to fall more. So does the gold. Bitcoin might take a rejection from here, but silver and gold both are extremely bearish. We will punch the trade. Let me just draw the line. Oh, sorry, in silver. We'll punch the trade here. Why there is no label of countdown to close? Yes, it is there. Gold is looking more lucrative to me. There is no trade in Bitcoin, but there is a trade in gold. So we'll try to, but we have for before this we have to see that what stop loss looks like. Nothing much. Um, but there is a pullback pending in silver, guys. So we have to be a little bit careful with gold as well. Because pullback is pending and we can't get trapped, and we don't want to get trapped in the pullback, right? Our buying zone is this only 5081. We'll punch the trade with 5081. I think 5081 is there, but why this price is not updating, guys? It's updating now. Pullback is pending, guys. Market will fall for sure. It will fall, but there is a pullback pending in both silver and gold. Because after this red candle, what might happen? Uh, Sellers try to book their profits, and that will give the opportunity to new sellers to enter. And we don't want to get trapped in pullback and profit bookings, because there is no if this is a continuous candle, right, it should have fallen immediately. Mm. Yeah, so this is a pullback candle, guys. So this is pullback. We will enter with 750 quantity now. So in 48 seconds, candle is going to close. Stop loss will be high of this candle. That is 140 points. 17 more seconds to go. I'm just calculating my stop loss. For punching any order, I have to see that what does my stop loss look like. Okay, so it already took all these sellers out. So this is very good candle. Fortunate that we haven't punched the trade. And because I'm just looking at the because this is uh, although like pullback is pending, so this is a pullback also. And now whatever the move will come, so we will jump in that because this is already took out the weak sellers out. You can punch the trade in gold as well. So we have to see that what exactly the stop loss looks like. Let's wait for 2 minutes and 38 seconds more. Wait. Bitcoin is also making a good selling setup. So we should see that how should delete this also. No use. Mm. So both gold, Bitcoin, gold, and silver are making a selling setup. Silver is like took extra bit of pullback. Gold is quite happy to give us a pullback. Oh, sorry. Okay, silver just did a buy from nowhere. So this is a profit booking candle. After that, it trapped all the sellers, and now it is making move in the direction, reaching the selling zone again. So let's see. So after this green candle, it's very hard to punch the trade in downward direction. Although like this is not good candle, so we will wait for the. So there is no setup in silver of selling. In gold now we have to punch the trade here more than 50% of this candle, somewhere here, somewhere here below the body of this candle. Then it should consider as a good trade. So this is 5092. 6 points, still 6 points remaining. And stop loss will be at 90 points. Yeah. So stop loss would not be huge. There is a selling setup in Bitcoin, and I would be interested in the selling side. If if there is any candle closes below this red line, silver took off, gold took off. So they just wiped out all the sellers who punched their trades. Okay, so whatever our mind is telling to sell is now shifted in buying again. Although like it is in selling zone, yes, still, but it took. So this took all the sellers out, this candle, and will invite new buyers to come in. So let's wait more. Let's wait a little bit more. Why Bitcoin is looking like that it will go in selling? Why my mind is saying that you should punch the trade? I will punch the trade with small stop loss in the selling side. So I sold. I don't know how much Bitcoin I've sold. 67921. Short is our 67921. 921. Somewhere here. And our stop loss would be at high of this candle, previous high. So it's 100 point stop loss. And our target will be a good target. We will take a good target around this. Would be fine. So let's see. Remember, our stop loss is at 100 points. So we'll Square of the trade at 100 points. Let's see what is happening at silver. Silver just reversed. Gold reversed. Bitcoin is on the way of reversing. I think I took the wrong trade in the Bitcoin. Yep, very bad candle. The close candle is very bad, guys. Anytime our trade will close. Our trade will close anytime. Took a rejection. Straight rejection. I'm cutting this trade because I'm not 100% sure with this trade. That's why I cut with cost to cost only. It's fine. I'll keep this because I will keep this only, right? But I'm not sure with this trade. Silver, no trade in silver, no trade in gold, no trade in Bitcoin as well. Let's see if there is an opportunity in the Binance or not. Every cryptocurrency is at selling zone. So this is the selling zone all over the cryptocurrencies. Yeah, good, good decision to square off this trade as early as possible because it is not giving the vibe of a trade that will run. Silver is setting up for the selling side again, and we are pretty much interested in selling side. We'll jump with $750. Sorry, 750 points or quantity, but we will wait a bit. Let's wait how this candle will close. Binance, silver, Binance, silver. So silver is again at the selling area, and these are the buyers who just jumped in the selling area. So if the market wants to square off these weak buyers, then market have the good opportunity to flush them out. But before that, we have to see what is our risk appetite will be. So it is a good risk appetite. Let me calculate. ठीक है. 750 calculator. 750 times 0.26. So almost 195 points, something like that. We'll punch the order here. This is 8265. So I'm punching my order. So I punched my order in the selling side only. Let's see where I punched my order. It's 827599. 8275. 8275. Where is 8275? 8275. Here. And the order is in the selling side. Stop loss would be, target is also huge, guys. Target is here. Let's see. So 200 point stop loss, and target is also good. Let's see how this trade will work for us. Good. I think it is working fine. So let's see if it will sustain. Then we will we will write the trade. We will not take the any losses in this trade because it already showed us good amount of profit. So the logic behind this trade is, these buyers, see, this is a selling area, right? And these buyers came from nowhere. This is profit booking candle, and that invited buyers also. So this is where the buyers has to square off their position. So this is where a red candle happened, and this is the follow up candle. So I'm just making my money in the follow up candle. Great. Now there is nothing to lose in this trade. So I am just putting my this. So this trade is cost. This trade is risk free, right? So we will cut this trade cost to cost if anything went wrong. Otherwise, we will hold the trade for the target. Okay, so I think it is reversing. So I just booked my target. I don't know where I booked the target. So let's see. So target has been booked at $371. So this is reversing, and after showing a good target like 400 plus dollars, then now it is reversing, and this is also a buying zone. So we almost booked how much this is. I think we have booked a good amount of call it trade. So see, so our decision is quite okay. And today we made around $962 in 2 hours, and less than 2 hours actually. So we traded like very patiently, didn't punch any trade in in hurry, in FOMO. So we waited for like this trade. So let me tell you the logic behind this trade. See, so the logic behind this trade is after this massive sell off, market took a rejection. So this rejection might be a profit booking as well, right? And after the selling, this is a selling zone, and selling, if the selling is happening, then it is good. It is usual that selling will happen. And in the selling zone, if this is a good buying, this is a good buying, right? So this is a sorry, this is a profit booking and a movement in the downward direction because of selling zone. This invited uh, more sellers to come in by seeing this big green red candles. And after this red candle, what big players try to do, they might, if someone who missed this opportunity, they might be waiting for the pullback. So a medium sellers started booking their profits because they had already a good scalper had already having a good points like 1,000 points, something like that, right? So 9.96, like that. That's a good amount of point in silver. Then this a profit booking, and this profit booking invited 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 buyers because the buyers think that this is already a good buying zone, and I think market will reverse. And this green candle made them assure that now we are taking U-turn. This leads this also leads that whoever is entering by seeing this red candle in the downward direction is flushed out with this green candle also. So weak buyers are flushed out, and market reached this point, right? Reached this point. This is the selling zone again. So whoever seeing this green candle are invited in the buying side. So all the weak buyers came in without seeing that this is not a area where they have to buy because this is the immediate selling zone, and they just come in without with their closed eyes. And as soon this faced the rejection, and the second candle that made where and these are the trapped buyers. Their liquidity is there. Their stop losses are here. So this is basically a stop loss hunting candle of all the weak buyers. Now it is going in the downward direction, and it also still our target is not reached. So it gave us a good $376 profit. Although like our target is good enough, we might have a good amount of profit. We already had a good amount of profit, guys. So this will reach here, like this will hit the target because these are the trapped buyers, and this is the selling zone, and the new sellers also jumping. See, it just broke out the target, right? So believe in your process. Target will definitely come if your process, your setup is good, if you waited a lot, and if you find that which traders are getting trapped and what is the psychology behind each candle, then you can grab these kind of profits. The my mistake is that I am not able to hold my patience enough to for the targets, because there is nothing to lose in this candle, in this trade, because I already minimized the risk to zero, and there is everything to gain. But I just thought this pullback will wipe out our target, so that's why I squared off my position. Although like it's a good trade, it already gave us a target, so uh, easily 500 $600 can be made in this trade. And that too, I jumped with how much quantity? 750 quantity, not 1000 quantity. So there is a conviction, but not a great conviction. So overall, this is a good day. Uh, what I did today is I traded patiently. I literally waited for my setup for 2 hours and seen that where is my. Although like I committed a little bit mistake. Like what mistake did I did today is I didn't book big profits. I got a little bit fearful when market is trying to oppose me. Uh, so, and that's part that will come gradually with practice only. And I think March analytics actually. So in March we are at a good position. So yesterday we lost around $260. Today we converted that in good profitable amount. Now we have to keep this up. We have to see that gold will fall more. Gold will take a pullback and it will definitely fall more. Gold has the opportunity to fall. Bitcoin is in the buying area. Although like if this breaks the zone, this zone, then there might be a huge. I will not trade from here because I already traded enough, and I not traded enough. I took just 4 trades, but that 4 trades are solid 4 trades. Like my win percent is 75%, and my so if I divide by, so almost in each trade I have did more than $300 profit, and that's a good way to approach the trades. Your 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 profits are your profit has to be high and your losses has to be low. So I followed that process, and actually this is the way you have to trade. The process is the only thing that will make uh, you money in the long term. So that's what I'm practicing now, although like I'm committing mistakes on the daily basis. But the main point is to minimize the risk, and if you minimize the risk, the chances of getting success is higher. All right, so this trade, let analyze last 4 trades. So this trade I took in Bitcoin in the buying side, with one quantity 68371 at 950. So let's see, Bitcoin at 950, this one. So I took this trade actually. Yeah, so this is a pullback and this is already a breakout, right? This is already a breakout of the selling area. Then what my thought process is that if this is a good breakout, right? If this is a great breakout, and because if this is a false breakout, then market has suddenly dropped out, but it didn't. It paused here, and pausing means that market is interested in going up. Is this a false breakout? Then this candle said no. So is this a false breakout? This candle said no. So I joined these two lines, and this made me a third. So this is the third time it is taking the rejection from this trend line. And I thought that there might be a buying. So I take a small risk here of $120, and it shooted up. So that's a good trade. So we made good money in here, and after this market fall off. Although like this is not a trap yet, because market already broke out from this selling zone, and now market is making another move in the up direction. So this is a pause. If there is a big sellers who comes in suddenly and try to push the market downwards, then it will reach here. Otherwise, so there are so many buyers who are accumulating and trying to shift this buying area here. if there is one good buying comes, right? So this is the first trade. Now let's see what is happening in that second trade. So this is the second trade, and that happened in gold. Sorry, in silver. And silver, we have took this trade at 1020. So let me just jump to silver, and let me see what happened at 1020 here. Okay. So what I did here is 20 and 20. Mm, yeah. So yeah, I waited for this consolidation phase actually. So after good buying, market paused. If this is a good momentum, then market should have taken uh, above this selling zone. This is the red area that I marked in the higher time frame, that this is a selling zone. And the selling zone, what I've seen is this is the breakout, and breakout didn't sustain. It just squared off, put that all the buyers in the panicness situation. So after this, the market made another attempt in the up direction. So this is the second attempt. First attempt is this, second attempt is this. And in both the attempts, market failed to go in the up direction. That means the sellers are active. So I waited a little bit more, and after this, this candle, this is the green candle, and after this green candle, there is a rejection, and this is also a rejection area. So what I thought is, and this is also rejection from the upper point. So I made a this. This is the buying momentum from where the market is taking a support again and again. I just waited that if it breaks the support, then I will jump in, and I will jump. I have jumped in around. Let me see. It is 828407. 828407. 8284. Here, somewhere here. So I took a small risk, like above this candle or something, and y- and market made a moment, because this is a breaking zone of the wires of this green zone, of this green zone. So as soon as it break this green zone, that means buyers are not actively supporting this green zone anymore, and they are sellers dominance. So I took the advantage of seller dominance, and although like I should have waited more, because this had given a good easily score around 400 plus points. But I for some reason got fearful, and my second trade, and my third trade is this one. This is fortunate enough that I analyzed, sorry, I accepted my mistake, and analyzed that market has trapped me, and I just squared off my position. So this is in Bitcoin again. Let's see at 1048. So let's see what has happened at Bitcoin at 1048, 1035, 1040, 1048 here. So what I did here, um, at 1048 Bitcoin, I shorted at 67921. 1048 here, 67921. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, here. So after seeing this, although like this is not a selling trade anymore, because nothing has, market haven't broke this selling zone. But I took this for some reason. I took that's trade in the selling side, and I just mm, got lucky or something, or I just got a bad feeling that market will not go in the downward direction, because the momentum is in up direction and the market is continuously making the push in the above direction. So I analyzed that market is not rewarding me in this trade, and I squared off immediately, because this will around it. This had the wrong trade, so I just squared off at $13. And at last, this trade, this XAG that silver at 1055. So silver at 1055. Mm, yeah, this one. So yeah, this is Preezy assumption. Like, so what I did is same thing. Market is at selling zone. We all know. This is a selling zone, right? Market fall, and after falling, market took a support from this took a support, or you can just see that after this fall, the seller starts booking their profits, and booking their profits invited buyers, because they thought that after this much of buying, the market is reversing and we have to jump in. And this green candle also gives too much boost and too much confidence that we can go in the selling side, in the buying side. So they also took, although like the market is at selling side, and they are took and these buyers are taking positions in the buying side. So I'm just waiting that what make them fearful. So this candle made them fearful. This candle came from nowhere to frighten them. And after this candle closed very good. I just jumped in this candle. I with a small stop loss, with the high of this candle only. I just jumped in with my target here. Although like I got fearful again because of this rejection, and I booked less dollars. But this is quite good candle to take a risk on, because market is selling side. These buyers are trapped, and I have to take the stop loss of these buyers. And I just took the stop loss of these buyers. So we have to play with the psychology of with the previous candle, what is the zone we are trading in, and all those things. So this will come with practice, 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 nothing else. That's why I increase my time of the trading again. So that's why. Okay, all right, guys. So this is for today, and we will see you. I will see you tomorrow with a new session. Yesterday I committed so many mistakes. I punched the two trades here and there without seeing anything what is happening, just for sake, just to s- just for the sake to maintain my streak, daily streak. I just punched a trade, two trades, and the good thing that is that I realized that that my mistake. I realized my mistake, that I have already crossed my today's loss taking ability or risk appetite. That is more than $260. I just squared off that session, yesterday's session, at $260. And because if I had a huge loss like 300, 400, $500 that I used to have earlier, like in Feb, in Jan, then it's very hard to recover that loss, right? So I took a small loss, because next day will also come, and I will definitely do trade in in that day with a new mindset. So whenever your mindset will not match and you have committed the mistakes. And one more thing that I followed is, if first trade is good, if first trade is profitable, I will punch the second trade. If second trade is profitable, I will punch the third trade. If third trade is loss, then I will punch the fourth trade also, because I have risk appetite of the profitable money. I can take the risk from the profitable money, right? So if you have a profit like first trade, you have a profit, then you can utilize that profit for second trade. If your second trade will take a loss, you can take a third trade also to come at the break even, or because your risk appetite haven't uh, dismissed, or you haven't utilized yet, right? You can just take a trade. If your first trade is loss, then you can take second trade. If second trade is loss, shut down that trade. Simple. So I followed the same thing here, and hopefully I will try to continue the same strategy for the coming days, and we'll try to make this month in green. All right, guys. So with this positive note, I'm squaring off this session. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.